This field with trees in Houston used to be the site of Jenny Briganti's townhouse. She was paid to relocate after Hurricane Harvey destroyed her home.
So in 2017, Hurricane Harvey hit, and actually the storm stalled right on top of our whole area, and it put too much pressure, I think, on the floodgates, and they opened up the floodgates, and that's what caused the force of the water sucked out the foundation, and the townhome fell into the river completely.
Briganti participated in a U.S. government program that buys properties in flood-prone areas, but she ended up moving just a few miles away. Researchers at Rice University recently released a new study that showed most participants in the program chose to live close to their previous home. Study co-author and Rice University sociology professor Jim Elliott said they also found homeowners living in majority-white neighborhoods withstood higher flood risks before retreating from their homes. And when they did relocate, they overwhelmingly moved to other majority-white neighborhoods.
Folks in flood-prone majority-white neighborhoods are willing to tolerate a lot more risk than other folks in other communities before they decide to retreat. So this raises interesting racial dynamics that point out that this retreat policy is not just about rising flood risk, it's not just about insurance premiums, it's also about the racial residential segregation of the U.S.
Elliott said his research also shows people are thinking about the environment, not just in terms of whether they should retreat from a flood-prone home, but also where they will relocate. The owners of these flood-prone homes agreed to sell too. James Wade manages the property acquisition department for the county that includes Houston.
So the Flood Control District's buyout program began in the mid-1980s. After the realization that there were areas that were so deep in the floodplain that projects couldn't effectively reduce the flooding risk, and the best solution was to purchase the property, relocate people to higher ground, and repurpose the area back to its natural function as a floodplain.
I guess the Harris County Flood District Control contacted us and basically were interested in buying a property, and they told me because we had insurance they would purchase the land, and they made an offer for the land.
Briganti moved 5 miles away to remain in the area where she grew up and still has family.